Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Atlanta Braves. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a big-time win streak is on the line today, Chris.
No one's really sure how much a manager impacts wins and losses over the course of the season, but I'll say right now, this manager has been making all the right moves.
First and second, no outs. Boomer digs in now. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. That one is absolutely belted. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Carroll headed for the plate. He'll score. Caught in between, trying for third now. And they tag her out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Diaz.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Boomer once again named pitcher of the month after a really excellent stretch.
Boog, I got to tell you, the way she's pitched this year, I wouldn't be surprised if she's going to get an arm workout polishing up a Cy Young award in the offseason. So fun to watch her operate out there.
One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the center fielder,
Dylan Head next up for the Braves.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10. Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
batting third, the right fielder,
Daryl Tumalo next up for the Braves.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That one's in there. That's strike one. Tumalo measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Two outs. He goes down looking. Nothing doing here this half. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Austin Riley. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
One strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next offering is downstairs.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Swing at a ground ball, and that chance handled. On to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now here's Jake Bauers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss. Strike one. One out. Bases empty. Down to the dirt. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Batting six, the first
Ryan Noda next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Got him. And she's registered 3 Ks in this one. And the Braves go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Babe Boomer. Schwellenbach back to work. Ground ball to the right side. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And she's got her second double of the game.
She has had such a good day today. I don't think she's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Here comes Bryce Harper. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first, and one away in the top of the third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
One away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And a ground ball to first. A sliding stop. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. You get it out, and you take away the base hit.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And it's fouled away.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
No, that's a ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, she had him fooled.
Otto Lopez now in the box.
No
comes
ball.
up empty
1
with a
strike.
swing there. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the designated
Back to the top of the lineup, Orlando Diaz. The next to hit. Grounded out his first time. Popped up.
Got it.
Alvarez makes the play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 4-0. Back at Truist Park, and stepping in is the speedy Dylan Head. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Just missed.
And I would say
1-0.
that most great defensive outfilders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately
1
you either
strike.
have it or you don't.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field
That's
for the
a ball.
Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy,
balls,
when
2
you watch
strikes.
him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Next
Ball.
pitch is outside. Yeah, some guys
Watch out.
just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
Yes,
Throw,
you're out.
picked it first, got him.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Darryl Tumalo will hit next. Struck out looking his first time. Just missed. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real
1
good
ball,
defensive
no strike.
outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The Braves down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That clips the corner.
Yeah, and I
1-1.
figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Next
Ball.
offering is down low. And that's downstairs and outside. Right side. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
now batting, third baseman.
Here comes Austin Riley. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball. Riley, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Tumalo leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball still 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. She just missed her spot a little bit.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That
Ball.
one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one gets past the catcher. And now A man into scoring position. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at-bat to watch.
This one in the dirt.
1-0.
Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. She has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 1 hit is all they get. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Braves nothing. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Brock Burke.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Leading off for Arizona, the designated hitter, Dave Boomer.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Good pitch. He just kind of had her out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Back here in Atlanta, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first. Out. 1 up, 1 down.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Aiden Miller next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Lined, and that's a base hit. And next for Atlanta, Austin Wells. He's been a great free agent sign. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps she'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
And that misses. And it's 1-1. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for her after 5. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Braves nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
So the lineup flips over. Orlando Diaz getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Head at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
She's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes pitchers cower coming into a ballpark like this, but she has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Struck him out of the front door breaking ball. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Gregory Soto.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
And now the DH, Babe Boomer. This is a true 5-tool player. Not very many of them out there, but when she's on the field, you can't take your eyes off her. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tumalo hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batter, the first baseman, Bryce.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. That's outside, and that's ball 3.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Got him swinging. So here's Riley now. And there's a foul ball. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Now in for the Braves, Jake Bauers. First pitch swinging.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Strike two.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That's to third. Tosses to first. Out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Boomer back to work. And that one fouled off. There's the strike. Boomer still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
She's been excellent, really on her game in this one, and at this point she wants to finish what she started.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And she keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Is there a debate to be had about shutting her down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, pitchers putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a pitcher like this because she's so competitive.
2 down, bases empty. Austin Wells now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. 0-2.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Braves nothing. So a man at first. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Babe Boomer. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Bowers sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Kyle Nicholas.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Boomer made batters look silly as she has all season long, picking up strikeout number 250.
And Boog, I know we're in a strikeout-heavy era of baseball, but 250 is still really impressive. She's got some electric stuff out there on the mound, and I love watching her operate.